y'all doing? Not working at all? Well, I'll take it. Okay, here I go. Let me hit. Can you hear me? It's better? Good. Back? Okay. Don't make me come over there. Before I begin, here's a thought that I like to make whenever I speak publicly. What if Mashiach were to come right now? Right now. What would our reaction be? I don't know if we just have to get up and run out of the room and everybody go back. We sit, we wait for instructions. But if my reaction would be right now in the middle of my dinner, then that would be wrong. We have to anticipate and hope Mashiach comes at all times. Always be happy. Be'ezus Hashem, Meher B'yameinu Ameinu come. All right, let's begin. I want to thank everyone for coming, and I have a lot of people to thank for coming. My family that came from out of town, I'm thankful for that. I really am. Wow. It's nice. They drove a long way. And I'm telling you, it's just... All right. First, of course, before I do that, really I should thank Hashem. Thank you, Hashem. There's no limit, of course, to what we can say. Of course, I talk to Hashem. We practice that every day. But I'll say this, that if we could, in some way, this honor is a chesed from Hashem, of course, because everything I do is only through Hashem's help. So we have to say thank you, Hashem, first. I want to thank the board for making this possible. Now, I don't have an opportunity to work one-on-one with the board, but I want you to know I appreciate it because I see what you do. I see what happens, so I thank you. Oh, I have on my list a lot of people to thank. I want to thank the parents for entrusting their children to us. Without the parents, I mean, I'll tell you something. I don't want to go off script too much, but I'll tell you something. I tell people this. Yeshivas, in a way, are like toothpaste. How's that? Because they all freshen your breath, they all whiten your teeth. But the most important thing is how well you brush. And the parents are the ones that have to brush. And we have a lot of people here who brush very nicely. And I tell you, it's what I say. You see the kids, and you see that I get emails, I get WhatsApps. Baruch Hashem, parents are involved, and I appreciate them for trusting your children with me. So I thank you all, parents. Oh, I've got to thank my fellow teachers, making this place a great place to work. If it wasn't for my fellow teachers, first of all, I'd have a lot more to do, but I'm telling you, I got to thank you. All make this place, you all can be teachers of the year. I'm telling you, it's not just the teachers, it's the parents, the threes, it's all of you that make this place so wonderful, and I really appreciate all the work you do. Thank you, fellow teachers. And I want to thank, are there any students here? I got to thank my students. Are there any students here? I thank you, my students. One of them is students. Awesome. Okay. Thank you. All the supporting figures behind the yeshiva. I want to thank Gene. Where's Gene? And Mackenzie. And along we go down to Yoa. Rabbi Horn, and has been very helpful to me. I gotta tell you. We've been able to work together, and I truly appreciate, now I gotta say this when I use this word, his heroic efforts to make davening and the place just change everything. And he's supporting me, my programs. I have the Bar Torah Day, he's made the Bar Torah Day from just my class. So all the great, tremendous thing that Rabbi Horn has done. So I gotta thank him for all his support. Laura Grindy. I really have to say thank you. Now listen, I want you guys to listen up now. No reason. I never do that, by the way. Never do. Just so you know. I gotta say thank you for so many things. Now, I get worried sometimes about how dedicated you are to the school. I really do. And sometimes I say, take a break. And it's not just you, Danny and Ben. Danny and Ben. Unbelievable. And you've made my experience here great one. First thing, I really remember it, and I appreciate it. You supported my message, and you give me advice, and you encourage me to get better, and I have gotten better, and I think. Okay. Now this is important, so listen up. This is personal. I gotta thank Hakar Zatov to my wife. I want you to know, as much as I really appreciate being a teacher of the year, I traded for husband of the year. Of course, father and father-in-law of the year, as is Hashem. I got a new daughter-in-law. So, but I mean it. I could have, everybody's heard a lot of speeches, and I'm going to make it quick. So hang in there with me. Just a little bit longer. It ain't going to hurt. All right. I promise. Won't mess up your hair. Okay. Now, I got to tell you, I like to speak. I'm going to keep it short, but I do like to speak. And I've said a lot of speeches. If there's one speech that I could go back and look at as my favorite speech of all time, it would be the time I stood under the chuppah and said, "Hurry up, it's a Deshes Lee." That was my best speech ever. And I would never change it for a million words, a million years. Nothing can change that. And I got to tell you, I'd like to take credit for thinking of that. But I actually heard an old rabbi say it once when I was in yeshiva. And as a teacher, should I walk over here? Will I make it better? Okay. As a teacher, okay, I do that in class because I walk back and forth. As a teacher, I got to tell you that you never know which of your words are going to have a lasting impact on the student. What's going to stick? What this old rabbi said when I was a kid stuck with me all these years, and I remember it. I gotta tell you, I don't know how much, I'm gonna keep walking, you're gonna be sorry, I can't tell you how much of what I say is gonna last for the students in the future. I don't know. 5th grade. I barely remember my 5th grade teacher. And I certainly don't remember all the lessons. But I can tell you that I did have one teacher that was very outstanding. And he was the one that let me get away with the most. And sometimes letting a kid get away with murder is actually the best thing for him. So I put a lot of effort into teaching basics and letting things go a little bit, not too much. Have discipline, but I want the kids to come out when it's all said and done happy. I want happy kids. I sometimes joke, no happy children. They're dancing around. They know. I want them to be happy, and I push it. And I want them to come out feeling much better. I'm not going to read this whole speech. I can't see the words anyway.
I think there's a hint.
I don't know what's going on. The microphone doesn't work. The lights don't work. What's going on? Wow. We really need you to dedicate some time, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, please let's move out on the entire English. Please, let's listen to him. Thank you.
I won't take much more.
Put it close.
All right.
Let's put it close to his mouth.
Tell you what I have to say. I'll tell you one of the things. Wow, that's actually pretty important. All right, I'll tell you this too. One of the things I want to make sure the kids have. What you holding it? I'm holding it. Fine. One of the things I tell the kids, I try to make sure they appreciate it. Tell them all the time, I want you to feel good about yourself. And I yell out to them, I am Kodesh. They all say, I am Kodesh. I say, I am Tar. I am Tar. I have to repeat it. You're Kodesh and you're Tar. You are pure. You are special. And they repeat it, and I hope that they take it to heart. I want them to know that they are our future. Now, there's a lot that goes into teaching basics, Emunah, B'tachon, or Yeshiva B'tachon. We want them to have that. And it's unfortunate, it's a sad reality where we're living nowadays. There's there's political divide. I have no idea where everybody stands politically. I don't care. On the Torah divide, I'm sure we're all on the same page. And culturally, we're in a situation now that we need more than ever to put into these kids the basics of the Torah. I'm not talking about reconciling science with the Torah, and that's important, but I'm talking about basics of Emunah, appreciating Hashem, opening up the siddur and enjoying it. Torah should be fun and push it. Learning Torah every day is so much fun. I want that to be there. I want them to have that. I want to leave with this. This yeshiva is growing. Maybe not the way conventionally we look at it in terms of we have increasing enrollment, they're busting down. That will come. All of that will come. But we're growing every day. We have kids that are growing every day. And it's all thanks to you and Hashem. And I appreciate everybody. I thank you. Thank you for it all.